So this is me and my son. Yeah, we are back. Our son Cerebral himself. It's been a very wonderful time. Yeah, we've grown. A lot has happened. Different therapy sections, wonderful time out, you know. And I must confess, it's been very rewarding. You can see him so active and engaging. You can see that implement within is actually for therapy. Yes, it's for therapy, and you can see him biting on it. He's helping his oral mouth organs, the tongue, the teeth. It will help to stop drooling, to control the mouth, and also to make, to help with speech much more later in life as it grows. So you can see, yeah, the journey has been very wonderful. We thank God for a remarkable result right now. Yes, I must confess, I'm doing this just to encourage all parents, who have special need child, basically not to give up on them, do all they can, deploy all necessary resources, and see that those children actually are given the best of therapies. Because at the end of the day, it will be about, how much of exposure has been given, how much of attention has been given, how much of dedication has been done, in terms of justice to saying that they have a well meaningful life, you know, to live. So, this is just us again as father and son bonding together, playing at the same time, also therapeutically getting better. Yes, so these are one of the ways I use or I deploy to bond with him as a male child and as a son, and also to get him to do quite a lot. That helps him a lot. It really helps him. Social learning is taking place, cognitive, you know, development is going on, self-therapy is happening. You can see his limbs, you can see his gait, you can see his balance, you can see his posture. Very wholesome and wonder. You can also see his fingers, you know, see the way he's gripping that thing, he's holding it tight. So having a special needs child is not a disease, it's not a crime. It's a situation that has happened, and when it happens, we need to take to our faith. And in taking to the faith, all you just need to do is just, think of way out, think of how to help the child develop his potentials, discover himself or herself, and then give them a good and a better life. I'm happy. Yeah, it took a very long time. It's 9 plus now, but I must confess that the changes and the remarkable feats he had made, when it comes to his milestone, is unbeatable. Is really, really unbeatable. A lot has gone in, resources and time had gone into this fantastic result, as you can see. Yes, as you can see. And we're also building him up for the tech life their generation are going to be experiencing. So even as he's growing with technological skill. You can see him with his iPad. At least he knows he has an iPad. He has a computer gadget he can use. He can play. We can see him trying to manipulate. You see, he has changed the channel. Very wise boy. Can you see? That's what we are saying. You know, never underestimate their ability or their skills. You know, put them in the right environment, deploy the right resources, and before you know it, you just see them start manifesting different beautiful skills, different life skills, different surviving skill. You saw him now just change the channel on that iPad. Very fantastic. So multiple things are happening right now. So that's why we always tell our parents, number one, not to give up on the children. Number two, stimulate them. Number three, give them adequate therapy. You know, use different implements. They are very expensive, I must confess. Some are not available here in our country. You have to order them. Yes. So I understand that financial constraint sometimes, non-availability of those things too sometimes. But as you can see, it's working. It's working. That's the truth. It's working. It's really working. So I just want to challenge our parents who have special needs child that cerebral palsy is not a disease. It's just a condition. Yeah, that affect the brain, the part of the brain that affect their limbs, the control of the limbs, their motor skills. But with adequate deployment of effective therapy, a lot can be achieved. Yeah, he was diagnosed with vertebrae cerebral palsy. That should be about a year plus. Meaning we're going to be experiencing a lot of imbalance. And doctor said a lot. I said no, we're not going to give into their reports. We are going to do what we can as a father, as mother, as parents, to give him the best of life that will make him to be very, very functional. You can see what is even most impressive is that, for good 9 years that he's been on the therapy, he had mastered a lot of things by himself, which he does by himself, you know. So Boluade is a self-motivated child. He's a child that self-motivates himself. He's a child that once you show him a little thing, he takes it up by himself and then begins to do it. So this video is actually just to encourage all our parents that are out there that have children, with special need, irrespective of what the challenge is, that they can overcome it. Yes, they cannot. Number one, love is very important. Love the child. Accept the child for who he is or for who she is. It's not their making. It's not because you've committed an abomination or a crime that you're having such a child. It was just a medical condition that could have led, to that situation. That which we must first accept. Love the child for who the child is, and then gradually help each other through. Help the child through. The child will also help you. It's a function of what you sow, you reap. That's what I see about nurturing children with special needs. And I'm a proud father of one. I'm not shy. I'm not embarrassed that I have one. We walk around the streets. We drive together. We go to the pool to swim. We go to recreational places together. We go to the cinema. I carry him. I hold him. We walk. We run. We laugh. Doesn't matter what he does. Yeah, he's my son, and I protect him at all costs. So this is just to really encourage us, wherever we are in any part of the world, our wonderful subscribers and wonderful fans, to give them bring them up to speed and up to date about his development. And as you can see, he's doing greatly well. Just look at this. Can you see? Can you see that thing? It's a rubber like, a synthetic rubber like that helps him. And you can see the shape. See the shape. Can you see it? Can you see what is happening? Can you see what is happening? Yeah, it's a therapeutical tool. It's an horror. It's an horror organ and tool. The most important thing is that right now he's doing a lot of things at the same time. He's doing multiple things. Multiple things are happening. Look at his limbs also. His legs. He's moving them. It's a form of therapy. He's exercising them. It's a form of therapy. See his gait and see his balancing. Look at his back also. So you can tell that this boy is really exposed to, intensive therapy, a lot of therapy. And those therapies are highly effective on him. They are working well and greatly on him. Yeah, look at him. Look at his face. Beautiful handsome boy. Yes, that's my son. Exactly. So we are grateful to God. We are not bowing down. We are not going to. Oh, what about his legs? Yeah, he walks. He stands. Yes, his legs are good. His legs are good. I love this question. Yeah, his legs are good. Very, very good. Very firm. He walks and stands. Yeah. To achieve that, actually, it took a lot of work. At age 1, we introduced him to cycling. Yes, we introduced him to cycling very early age. Since we weren't sure that he was going to stand, he was going to walk. So we introduced him to cycling, and then we're using that on him. He's outside. We're using that on him until about 5, 6 years, when he started making attempts at lifting the legs. Yes. So the legs are good, very firm, well balanced. Yeah. If I lift him up right now, to get him back to this position now, will be very distracting. But I can show you if you want to. Let me know if you still want to see him stand or walk. Kwewe, yeah, I will attend to you, trust me. And if you have more other things you would like to see, you can. I just recently posted a video today about him standing and watching his iPad, and you can go and just check that video out. Yeah, I posted a video about him today. He was standing. He was standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's it. If there are more questions, I would like to have them. Today is actually interaction day. We want our people, our viewers, our fans to ask us questions. Yes, it's 9 plus now. March it turned 9, and this is May, right? So April, May, 2 months, 9 and 2 months, and then we've achieved a lot of remarkable feats. His milestone has been very wonderful. The only thing left is actually for him to start talking, and I know he will speak. Yeah, he will speak. He will speak. That's why we're also ensuring intensive mouth or speech therapy, right? So that by the time the ears start functioning adequately and properly, you'll be able to speak, say the sounds they hear. Yeah, we're diagnosed of severe hearing loss anyway, but then we are also working on that. He had his hearing aids, he's been using it since when he was 2. So intermittently, we put it on for him. I just believe he hears, because sometimes, some sound comes up and then you see him move towards it. Sometimes we talk to him and you see him respond to it. Yes. So I want to believe all is actually working well for his good. So Kewe, he stands, he walks. In fact, before he started walking, he's been riding bicycle. You can go through our playlist. Yeah, the one that has Cerebral Palsy, and then see him riding bicycle, even in a uniform. Yeah, I started at my son started attending school at a very early age. We didn't check the fact that he has a condition. Yeah, we didn't keep him at home at all. So social learning was there for him. He smiles well, he hugs, he shakes, he gives people a handshake very warmly, not cranky, never cranky anyway, never cranky. Yeah, he's a sweet child. What else again do I need to say? Medically, yeah, we still go for therapies, of course, on assisted therapy. We do some PA also, PP, personal practice. We still go to the hospital for therapy. We still see our neurologist, still see our physiotherapist, we still see our occupational therapist, we see our speech therapist. And then we also engage some to come home. So it's an intensive one. He has never stopped therapy. And I must say at this point that I want to give a very wonderful shout out and thanks to my wife, who has been adequately supportive. Yeah, never relenting, never giving up. She's just always there during the 4 hours, 24 hours, thing. I'm grateful, Mrs. Hilary. Thank you wherever you are. If you're hearing me, thank you so much. This is just we saying thank you. And happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to you. Yes, today is Mother's Day, so we celebrate our mama, Mrs. Hilary. Yes, Elizabeth Hilary. Thank you so much. Yeah, mother of boys. I'm a boy. My son is a boy, so and then she's taking good care of us. Especially this little one here. This one has taken over all my affection from from her. So I've given in to her. No wala. All right. So what else again do I need to say? But you can see very active, doing so well and greatly well. He was on the mattress, yeah. So he climbed by himself. So we await questions. You feel you have some questions, you want to tell us, you want us to know more about your condition or your situation, we can also help out. I remember a doctor reaching out to us from Canada, Dr. David. Then he was really impressed because the level of achievement on him was like, wow, this is so great. And I told him, well, apart from being a father and then also having him, I'm also an educationist, so that helped. Yes, so I'm a teacher, so you can imagine. So there are a lot of thinking outside the box approach that was applied on him, and yeah, they worked very well. They worked fantastically well. So and then he's still on. Yes, he's still on. Um, Currently, toileting, he's not doing it by himself. Yeah, we still use diaper. I must confess because he's not saying anything, though he gives some signs sometimes. So, but he's not doing it well. So, and because we don't want to mess everywhere, we don't want him to get used to that also. So, we are still on diaper. However, we have our bucket-like potty that was locally fabricated or did or done to help him with at least let him start learning urination first. So when he wakes up in the morning, we put him on that thing. So and he does urinate at least so that he begins to know that he has something called penis for urinating. So a lot is being done, a lot needs to be done, and much more still needs to be. It's almost like a lifetime thing. But the earlier you get started with them on them, the better for you, you'll be able to have your respite at the end of the day. And you can see the limbs, you can see the legs now. They are doing well. Yeah, those legs were weak before, but right now, very strong. Let my son not get too kicky. You feel the, you will feel it. Yes. So we just felt we should challenge, motivate, and encourage our parents who have special needs child not to give up on them. They are children, they deserve life and living the way every other person is. Give them opportunity to live. Give them opportunity to contribute their quota to the country, to the nation. They are gifted, they are talented. Yeah, this one is very strong. I remember when he was not even up to one, he was already climbing window. Super active. Well, I'm still planning to enroll him in a martial art class, maybe taekwondo, because that is child friendly, so that can also help him, develop his body, his bones more better. Yeah, that's a fact. So, and it's doable. So please, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on them. Just continue to do your best. Yes, do your best. I know it's fund intensive, it's capital intensive, it's financial intensive, but man, it's better you spend everything on them than to leave them behind, useless to themselves, not being able to fit in the society or the environment, not being able to contribute, their quota to the development of the world. So let's give them opportunity to live, to survive, to be independent, to be contributive, you know. And these are some of the ways to get it done. As a family, total acceptance, acknowledge it has happened, it has happened. And it's not a fault of yours, it's not also totally on the part of the medical personnel, but then something that just happened at the point of, birth or pre-birth or postnatal, then let's take it up and does them. A lot has been done on him. We've done surgery on his teeth. Yes, yes, we have. We've done. Look at his mouth. Let's see your mouth. Okay, he's not ready. I would have shown you his teeth. Yeah, we had to do some extraction since it wasn't eating then, and then we discovered that some other things were also happening to those teeth. Oh, look at him. He's excited. Yeah, so that is done, and then periodically he still visits his dentist. Yes, he has a white teeth now. His teeth is actually white. When we gave birth to him, then it was yellow. You know, jaundice left a lot of discoloration, disfigure on his dental formation. But right now, there's a lot of super improvement, super improvement. Yeah, and, regular visit to the hospital, to the dentist, to see the dentist has also helped. And I know that very soon he will speak with it. He eats with it. He try to say words, might not be too clear anyway, but try to say words. And gradually that's happening. Oh, neck control. Okay. Oh, neck control. We thank God though. That was a huge work. Yeah, that neck wasn't balanced at all for a very long time. But a lot of activities and therapy was applied, and thank God the neck is balanced. He's raising it by himself, controlling it. Okay, can see him itching his eyes. Okay, that's still good. Yeah, fingers can still get better. Like I said, it's almost like a lifetime therapy. You can't say they have achieved this, so you stop. No, it must be continuous. It must be. You need to register it. Their brain needs to get it registered in itself, for better application and what have you. So it's been a very great journey. Yeah, um, challenging, but then still very wonderful. The result is great, and the effort from the parents, myself and the mom, awesome too.